Hello. I felt like I kind of cut you guys off short this morning because I was helping my parents do things. And now that we're not doing things, we're going to be back, and hopefully it doesn't get cut off again. But this was pretty much just a reiteration of the original stream I was doing earlier today. I'm going to try a Feds episode. I'm not sure where this is going to go. But we're going to try a little bit. Right now, I'm Katarina. Sh- they are a FIB agent. Almost messed up own character's pronouns, but yeah. We'll see how much we can really do with this. If we can't do much, I'll switch over to a sheriff character and do that for a while. But we're gonna try it. And go from there. Everything should be set up. I'm also planning on doing like a Winter Wonderland episode where it's in the snow. But I'm trying to wait for first snowfall around my house to actually be in the mood to do it. This is her truck. Has very minimal lighting. I could put more lighting on it, but I didn't feel like it needed it. She's a federal agent, not a traffic unit. I don't go federal agents a lot because there isn't really a need for them unless there's other players on committing federal crimes, which makes sense. But there are sometimes useful things you can do with them. We're going to be FIB police as well, so I'm probably going to switch over to a uniform and help out the surrounding downtown area with security and policing as well. I don't know how realistic this would be, honestly. Like I said, federal agents is a very being a part of a federal agency is much different than local law enforcement in almost every aspect. And there's certain rules and standards you're held up compared to a local law enforcement official. For starters, most federal agencies of that level don't do traffic stops. Because they can't really enforce state laws because they're not part of the state government nor part of that state. So, like, you can't get pulled over by an FBI agent and given a ticket for speeding because an FBI agent can do. That doesn't mean they can't act. Like, they could probably pull you over and wait for a local cop to show up, but I'm in a parking spot, really? I'll pull up here. You could be able to get around me. Oh, figure it out. Oh god, I have something in my eye. So we're at the FIB building. And like I said, if it gets boring, I'll probably switch over. Probably gonna still make an episode about that. I'm just not in the mood to really do any of that right now, so decided to stream would be the easiest. It can be right now. There we go, Class B. I actually accept the call. Yes, I did. It's a bit too far away. And I do run the Federal Agencies Division for the sheriff's office. And the only reason it's for the sheriff's office is because that's the only department that exists in the server right now. If we ever had, like, if we had LSPD, the federal agencies would just be a division for all the departments, not just sheriff. So it's not like it's restricted to sheriff. It's just sheriff is the only department that exists. So. And yeah. See, these cars are parked perfectly fine. People can get around them, so I don't get why my truck in the way is a big deal. It really isn't. There's a lot of traffic lights for one little block of the city. But basically, the federal agencies that exist right now are DOA, which is the GTA version of DOA is the GTA version. DEA. I almost fucking fucked that up. But yeah, that is them. FIB, which is obviously the version of FBI, and Noose, which encompasses a lot because Noose is the GTA version of Homeland Security. And Homeland Security covers a whole lot of shit in real life, and they do cover a whole lot of shit in the GTA universe. With Noose covering immigration and customs, which is a thing, Border Patrol, Coast Guard, which we don't have in the server, PIA, which is basically the GTA version of ICE, and then the IAA is another quote-unquote federal agency, which would be the GTA version of what you call it? Shit. CIA. But we don't have that one because CIA doesn't really work domestically, and we didn't see any point in having CIA agents or anything like that. So, oh, my headlights are not on. The CIA stuff, or the IAA stuff, is simply internal affairs for all the departments. So if you were under sheriff, you would be internal affairs for sheriff. If you were in LSPD, you would be internal affairs for LSPD. And basically, it's kind of a broad term for internal affairs as an IAA thing. And that's just the server. That's not anything in the GTA lore. That's just to use their badge and everything like that, which it works. But IAA is the CIA for the GTA universe. There used to be ATF, we got rid of it, and we kind of gave those responsibilities of the ATF either to customs, which drug running and gun running, gun running can be a customs issue in certain circumstances, or the FIB itself. So, yeah. And then the FIB has a few little subdivisions like FIB Police and FIB Police K9. And we don't have any like FIB Police vehicles or anything like that. We're not planning on getting anything like that. There's not really a need for them because no one's going to be going FIB Police. Rarely, if ever. And they're primarily just the security for the FIB building and federal buildings around the site. So that's why we don't really need vehicles for it. They're not really patrolling around Los Santos or whatever. It just, the reason we have it is because the uniform's there and the uniform looks nice. And yes, the FIB police are separate in the actual FBI. The agent would not be a FIB police officer. Those are two completely different positions, different ways of working, and everything like that. And they're primarily security for the federal buildings or the buildings owned by the FBI. That's pretty much what FBI police is for the most part. Same with CIA has its own police with the same idea. I went a bit too far down, but we'll get back to it. Yeah. So yeah, I'm primarily just security for that. And obviously, Homeland Security and Noose has its own division of a police force that is, again, more security. And I could show off that uniform in a bit, but they have a specific name that I'm never going to remember. I believe my cousin works for the Homeland Security Security Police Service, or whatever they call it. I don't remember their exact name. But those people are pretty much tasked with defending federal buildings under the Homeland Security name. So that could be an ICE facility, that could be a government facility somewhere else. And all these different police forces are, again, more... I can't say they're not building security, because they are police. That's why they were given that title, and often they are law enforcement for federal buildings and stuff like that. For example, Quantico, which is the training facility for the FBI, is an entire campus on a military base. There's probably, and don't quote me on this because I literally have no idea, a police force to enforce that. That's probably why the FBI police and stuff like that is considered police, because they're not just enforcing one building, they're enforcing an entire campus of properties owned by said agency. And they have their own vehicles and stuff like that. But again, they're more or less building security, to put it in just terms. Like, they're not like a state trooper or anything. This is nearby. I'll take that. But they're nothing like this. And realistically, I don't see them responding to many local emergency calls unless it is a horrific incident, and an extreme example would be 9/11. But a minor example could be like a really bad active shooter or something. I could see federal authorities assisting local police in these instances. But there's always some liberties you have to take in FiveM and in the GTA universe. This is a completely separate universe, so the FIB police doing this could be feasible. In real life, they probably wouldn't, but this isn't real life, so... I'm surprised I did not kill the driver. Because they were head on with me, I just kept firing. I did take out a tire though. And then, for example, Immigration and Border Patrol, They have jurisdiction at airports. Especially immigration. But Border Patrol also has jurisdiction. I don't remember the exact number, so don't quote me on this, but it's either 50 to 500 miles from a land or water border. They have jurisdiction and the authority to stop you with cause, and this is called the border zone. And I'm probably fucking up those numbers, so I would definitely not quote me on those. Shut off the siren because it's a bit annoying. They're gonna keep going in circles, so I might try to cut them off. Alright, I'm done playing games here. I'm gonna let them go in a circle. I'm gonna cut them the hell off. Not dealing with it. Let's see if they actually come around. Gonna see if they cut off or come around. They might. Yep, they're gonna cut off. That's what I wanted to see. Fuck, get in. Are they really going back to the airport? They are, aren't they? Yeah. No, they're hopping on the freeway. I mean, take that out. Sorry. Yeah, I don't foresee FBI police doing this type of chase. It's possible, but the odds of it are extremely unlikely. Especially when local police would probably assist, if not take over at that point. Sorry. Sorry. Oh god, damn. I understand traffic's going crazy, but damn. Damn it. Just trying to hit that tire. Thanks! Did they just use a turn signal? Got a tire. Perfect. Another one down. Another one bites the dust. Another one down. Another one down. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Probably not be singing that song, but I got it stuck in my head when I did that. Oh well. Hopefully I won't get copyrighted. Oh god. Oh god. Ooh. Oh god. That's someone's yard. No, you don't. Bail out, like you're done. Come on. I can't get out my truck, so I can't like order them out either. There we go, now I can get out. Alright, bud, out. Come on, out. I couldn't get him out. I mean, I didn't mean that they just blatantly murder him, but I couldn't get him out of the car. Like, it physically wouldn't prompt me or anything. Fuck. So yeah, this is kind of, you know, beyond what we would actually be doing. But like I said, there isn't a major need for like the FBI police and stuff. It's more of a formal thing, and that's why there isn't cars existing or anything like that. Isn't really a thing. It's just kind of there because the uniforms exist. Like if you want to put on the uniform and walk around the FIB building as like a security guard type of thing, go for it. That's kind of what they're doing. That's about it. Is Corner gonna actually show up? No, they're not, because why would they actually work? Alright, but yeah. FIB agents again. It isn't used a lot because they don't really do much outside of it. And like the FIB has a tactical team. Or a uniform for a tactical team. We don't use it. We already have a SWAT division. Why would we need the Feds version of that? So primarily what Feds are the agent side where they are enforcing federal laws that local law enforcement would not particularly be able to enforce. That's the main point of the federal agency's division, is because we found that there was a lot of players that were creating scenes that a federal agency would be more well equipped to handle than a local police agency. And that's why it was created. For example, a lot of cyber crime is under federal jurisdiction. Not all of it, but typically if someone's remote from that, stuff like that. And like a simplified way to understand when like the FBI, or in this case FIB, gets involved in a case is typically when it crosses state lines, is when a federal agency gets involved, or it's a federally regulated item, not a locally regulated item. For example, the ATF, Department of Firearms, alcohol, tobacco, and explosives are federally regulated items like tobacco, firearms, all that shit. And that is typically enforced by them. But again, it's something federally regulated. Customs. It's a federal thing because you're entering into the country or you're leaving the country via the United States, and the states are sovereign where you can cross state lines. Oh, I meant to get this thing repaired a lot more efficiently. So that's why there really isn't law enforcement customs to state, because you're allowed to cross freely state to state. Typically, FBI would get involved, like a child abduction case. They often get involved because that often passes state lines. The first thing the guy does, or girl, or whatever, goes to a different state, and that way the state law enforcement, or the town law enforcement, or the county law enforcement no longer have jurisdiction. So the feds would get involved because they can do that. And believe it or not, FBI has posts in foreign countries, and many federal agencies do as well. Obviously, the CIA does as well because they're more non-domestic and against threats exterior to the country. But the FBI does have offices outside of the country, with one of the more famous ones being in New Mexico. Sorry, not New Mexico, Mexico City, which makes sense. Mexico is an ally of America, so having an American law enforcement presence, or an American law enforcement team that helps assist the Mexican authorities with whatever they need, and the Mexican authorities help with whatever we need. That's a simplified version. There's a lot more bureaucracy to it, but it does exist. So there's that. But like I said, America's set up where federal agencies and federal authority is limited. And that is a good or a bad thing. It works for America, so it's probably a good thing, but it's limited. So a federal law enforcement official can't pull you over for a state law because they can't enforce state laws. And vice versa, a local law enforcement official technically can't enforce federal law. Hence why sanctuary cities and other law enforcement agencies state those things. This is it's relatively close by. We'll take this as well. But that's kind of how it works. And this is obviously a very simplified way of looking at it, and obviously my facts are not always correct. I sound like a broken record when I say this a lot, but I say it on purpose so people don't take me as if I'm the gospel, because I'm not. I do study these things. Like, I'm in a class called Intro to Homeland Security, so obviously I know a bit about Homeland Security, but I'm not an expert. I'm learning as much as you guys are. Oh shit. God damn. Jesus Christ. Well, they're dead. Holy crap. Took a lot of shots too, but damn. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot she's wearing cowboy boots. She normally rolls around in cowboy boots. Well, not she, they. I keep on getting her damn pronouns fucked up, which is horrible, but I was kind of raised with the two pronoun concept, and it's really hard to break that even with fictional characters. And the reason I say they is this character is non-binary, so they don't believe they're female nor male. Which, again, a very simplified version. There's much more to it, but I try to simplify shit when I explain it. I don't try to throw information at you, so by all means, there's much more to it than that. It isn't like a free lane street or something like that. It's extremely complicated to the point where I don't even understand all of it, but that's pretty much what I'm trying to explain here. Cool. Well, you get towed away and you get to leave. Okay. They were actually the old sheriff. So I've had 3 sheriffs in my time and several undersheriffs from a previous server because I made it up to the rank of undersheriff. But I've had 3 sheriffs in my time under this server. A sheriff character that no longer exists named Mary. She kinda was killed. The second one was Katarina here. She was actually one of the longer serving sheriff characters that I've had for like ever. And she was always, again, I'm saying it wrong, but they were always non-binary. It was never anything like that at all. But basically, they retired from the sheriff's office and joined FIB to have a much more easier reduced, because they, god damn it, still had an itch for law enforcement, so they decided to join FIB, and that's what they're doing now. I kind of just made these police uniforms for them now. They aren't really in FIB police. They're just kind of a lazy FIB agent that's gonna do what they can, and that's about it. Great to hear. Okay, responding to a friend. He's going for a lot. I always try to be there for people in my life because they're always there for me most of the time. I will say there are sometimes there are people in my life that I'm always there for them, but they're not there for me. But most of the time, 90% of the time, 90% of the people in my life are always there for me, and I'm always there for them. Oh, there's actually bikes on the bike rack, but they have like missing tires. Cool, never seen that before. But yeah, that's the IAA building right there, which technically is Internal Affairs building. I think DOA is using it for now, just so they have, you know, a base of operations. And God damn it, these reds are really annoying. But then there's the FIB building there as well, and it has a whole promenade and everything. It's actually pretty cool. I guess I'll show that off real quick. We'll probably switch over to a deputy character in a minute. But yeah, so a lot of times my characters get retired and I discontinue them. I actually discontinued Katarina here several times. Katarina actually has the abbreviation of CAT, C-A-K-A-T, sorry, not C. And they like going by that more than anything. But, so, yeah. So that is the thing. Yeah, this has a whole promenade. I say promenade, but that's probably not the right word. Like a whole marketplace, chairs and seats. It's a really nice area. Over here. Also has a fountain. It's slightly glitched out because we don't have the modification change. Oh, yeah. We don't have the modification where, you know, the story mode where they break into the FIB building. There would actually be debris right here where the fountain is, but there isn't debris. So it's slightly glitched out, but this fountain actually looks beautiful with the American flag on the ground, the eagle over the planet, all these restaurants and stores. Like, this is actually a really nice promenade-ish area. In between two federal buildings, because keep in mind, this is the IAA and the FIB buildings, respectively, which is pretty interesting. But it's pretty interesting. He just responded, driving the speed limit sucks. Well, too bad. I'm just gonna respond like that. But yeah. So that's what that is. Nothing much more to it than that. Then there's also the Federal Reserve across the street. So this is definitely the bigger center of security and law enforcement needs. Yes, the Union Depository is basically the GTA version of the Federal Reserve. Whose fault is that? He's saying he can't speed because he has a ton of speeding tickets already. Which, yeah, that's kind of too bad. So sad. Oh well. So we're going to switch over to a deputy character. But this character's been mostly retired. Just because they had their run. They've been sheriff forever, and if you see my older streams, they were the sheriff for like ever. And their hair is different, but everything else is pretty much the same. So they had their run. Same with Janet here, which is my FIB director character. She had her run in the sheriff's office. She got up to the rank of, I believe, major or captain. And then she moved over to FIB. And now she is running the division. She kind of had a tragic story because her wife literally unceremoniously died in a car accident. And someone else played the character, so it wasn't really my doing, unfortunately. Yeah, but I might work on another character of that level. I don't know. I don't want to really force a character into that position if they're not already there, because that makes no sense. But I might. She is honestly an interesting. This is my IAA character, my internal affairs character, and since we're under sheriff, obviously she's under sheriff. She holds the rank of major. She just held that rank forever. But yeah, let's see what to roll today. No. You know what? I haven't really done motor unit in a while. This is Los Santos, which it does still kind of work because the bike is Los Santos, but okay. And when I mean by bike, I mean it literally, like, it doesn't say outright. It says LS County on front. It has the Los Santos badge. And you can put a Blaine County uniform on this bike and it wouldn't, like, fit out of place. But we could roll this to, like, tease at the Los Santos stuff that will eventually come out. Do some motor stuff because I never do motor anymore. And we should just roll with it. It is the default bike. Finding a good bike with a good handling line is very, very, very hard. Hence why we don't have one. Because they all don't have handling lines and they drive like literal crap, so. There was something I was gonna do. Oh, right. Yeah. And outside of the state police, I actually don't know of many departments in my area that have a motor unit. Many have bicycle units, but not motor. Guy's using a blinker while running from the cops. Wow. Nice, man. Nice. There's an LSPD. Not driving too horribly, so we're just going to stay behind him for now. I may want to shut this down a bit. There's my gun. Now, my main thing is I don't think a motorcyclist bike unit would ever do this in real life. Ooh. Shoot from their motorcycle. It's hard enough to control a motorcycle on its own, but I'm not going to be chasing them for the next 20 years. Ooh. Sorry. And tire shots, shooting for tire shots is not really a thing. Like, that doesn't really happen in law enforcement. I mean, I guess, unless you're in a foreign country like Russia. Oh God, almost destroyed me. Alright, they're down the rims. That's progress. And now we're in Blaine County. Fog's coming in, that's for sure. They're still going about 60 to 70, which speed limit's 75 here. Not horrible, but still pretty fast. A bit too fast, I'd say. Topping out about 60. Having a lot of control, surprisingly. Gotta just follow them, honestly. We can't really do much more than that. We have no reason to shoot at them yet, specifically, and they're on all rims. Problem is, I'm gonna run out of gas. Motorcycle, we don't need seat belts. We won't have them. Didn't mean to get that close though. What the hell? Come on. No, don't get in the car. No. Go and run from me. Cuff. And you ran because you had a suspended license? Great. Because that's the only thing on his record. But he ran because of that. Okay. Alright, let's grab this siren. And since we're out here in the county, and I'm probably not going to drive all the way the hell back to the city since we're all the way up in Polito, we're going to... Do I not have a coat? Huh. I only have the Class A, B, and C for Blaine. That's fine. I'll just use this. Traffic's actually obeying to my car for now. Now, is the tow truck coming? Like, I didn't see it, but... It's coming, slowly but surely. Getting pretty tired. Not much more I want to really talk about today. This guy is definitely taking his very sweet ass time to get here. I love how it says Sporadic Pass and Sporadic Tunnel. We're almost to mile marker 15. I love how there's mile markers on this map. Yeah, mile markers go all the way around the map. Quite cool. No one ever uses them, but still. I'm not taking that call. It's up at the cannibal camp, and I doubt that's Twitch friendly or YouTube friendly. Not to mention it's a lot to deal with literally just being a bike unit. Buy you guys a bike. You know you're tired when you're yawning. God damn it. Attack. I'll take that. I think I could work that, but I do need gas. Should have brought a dirt bike. But boy, I can climb this hell good with this bike. Like, damn, wasn't expecting it to be this good. And not bad speeds either. Let's see if there's anything up here. So it says hiker attack. That could be bad. Nothing there. Anything here? Not really. It's gonna hurt. Oh, nope. I'm good. No, did not want to do that. Just wanted to casually walk to here, but no, we're gonna have to fall. It's like, don't wanna. I do not see anything, so I'm gonna call it and say it was a false call because I don't see anything. Come on. I'm just gonna have to. Like, I don't like cheating like this, but these mountains are just so annoying sometimes where you just got to. Okay. I would say end it off with a bang, but we've been doing a lot of bangs lately. Mugging, active shooter, clown sighting, domestic. Well, I guess active shooter is the victor because there's one. Oh shit, they're right here. I have no cover. Outside my bike. Other side of the road, okay. Really? Really, asshole? You're really gonna run me the hell down? And of course my bike's health is gonna take it. Okay. Okay, let's get our armor back. Need to get a shot off. I don't see him. Glad this is some pretty good cover, honestly. Okay, take cover now. There's one. Still can't get a shot off. damn. I think I got him. The worst part is to move up on them. We're gonna have to play chicken. I did get some good shots off, but damn. Like, being a bike unit, you just gotta focus on your skills here. Because you have no concealment. You don't have a car. Lester, great. They're down. God damn, that was crazy. Ooh! Looks like they hit me in the face. That's fucked. Corner's actually gonna show up. Cool. I have some announcements I gotta read. Lol. Alright, with that, we've been going for an hour, 10 minutes. I could take that real quick. Take one more pursuit. And then end it off. People say I don't look when I cross the street. I look! But I do. I just get hit a lot because that's what GTA traffic is designed to do. I have no extras. Great. So I'm gonna lose health and literally die. Can't do anything about it. Oh, it's on the beach too. Great. Oh, I'm gonna go straight to a repair shop first. Can't add anything to this. Alright, fair enough. Alright, let's go to this call out now. Flipper. What the hell? I swear to God. Really? I swear to God, if this thing is damaged again, I'm gonna be so pissed. It's not. Like, I didn't even see that car. Are you kidding me? If that makes this thing smoke, I'm gonna be so pissed. Oh, I didn't mean to go down that way, but still. I'm about ready to just respawn it, because I'm getting very pissed off that this thing is taking damage like no one's business. There's no reason to. Shut up. Like, no reason to. Oh, you hit a corner? Cool, you're gonna die. Like, what the hell? That's the one thing that pisses me off with this bike is the damage. Just like instantaneous for no reason. Alright, let's see what exactly happens here. There's a spawn point too. He bailed like immediately. Hey, bud. Ah, damn. Oh, ooh, ouch. That ought to hurt. That ought to really hurt, my friend. Oh, you're under arrest. And he's drunk. I don't know what happened the last time. I think I'm just getting tired because I did not see that car at all, and it probably was there the whole time. With that being said, I think that means we need to call it because Jesus Christ, I'm getting tired enough where I don't see damn vehicles in front of me. But thank you for your support. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I honestly do. Like always, I try to get content out for you guys as much as possible. And although I did it twice today, this was technically one big stream just in 2 blocks. Have a wonderful day, everybody. See you around.